Good afternoon, fellas, and welcome to another video with me, Vince, at Modern Man Lifestyle. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and share any comments you have. Now, today what we're going to be talking about is day game cold approach. First off, what is day game? Day game is essentially speaking to a girl during the day, whether that's a park, public place, the gym, a coffee shop, trying to spark a bit of attraction, and then getting a phone number from that. Cold approach is when you're going up to a girl you don't know and you're looking to try and get a phone number, potentially a date. Now, the reason I put them together is a cold approach could be at night, it could be in a bar, it could be in a club. The difference with day game and cold approach is that you're basically going up to a girl in their environment, whether that's walking down the street, whether that's the park. It's not a bar or a club where it's premeditated. Anyway, what does the landscape look like right now? It's April 2021. Look, things have changed drastically. I don't have to rattle on about it. But as you know, in the last maybe 4 or 5 years, online dating has skyrocketed, which means most people are now online and they're using that as their primary source. What's also happened with the pandemic is that girls are now less likely to be out in the street. There's no bars open, there's no clubs open. Depending where you are in the world, stuff is slowly coming back in the surface. But here we are right now in the UK, and that's not the option. So what does that mean for day game and cold approach? What it means is that there is no guys really going out there. There is hardly anyone approaching or speaking to girls, and it leaves a huge hole. It leaves a huge gap in the market for someone who's got a bit of charisma, a bit of cojones, and a bit of bottle to go up to a girl and spark a conversation, see if you can get the phone number. Just like anything else, the less people are doing it, the more value there is in it. What most people have done is they've gone and they've hibernated, they've gone into a little cocoon over the last year and a half, and they're just swiping away. Girls are bored of it, guys are bored of it, everyone's effing bored of it. Okay, so what do I have for you? I have 3 special tips for you today. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at those 3 tips and how you can go from the approach to the phone number. Let's get into it. Number one, it's really important that you scout good locations. Now, what does that mean? What it means is, like, walk about your neighborhood. Whether you're in the city or whether you're close by, get the bus in, get the tube in. Start walking about that neighborhood and find some nice spots. You're going to find some nice parks, some nice coffee shops. You might find some pedestrianized streets, and for anyone in America, that just means there's no roads. It means it's only for public, people walking. A lot of those will be things like nice squares in a nice part of town. Might be a nice, like a market down the street, which is pedestrianised, no cars. Great coffee shops. The good thing is, it's good for yourself to explore the city you're in, explore your environment, get to know some of the quirky spots, get to know some of the cool bars when they start opening. But anyway, number 1 is scout your areas. So for me, in the city that I live in, a couple of times I went out looking. I was on, busy roads, busy traffic of people and cars. It's not the most comfortable for yourself when you're speaking to a girl. So what happened was I found a street which completely pedestrianised, with coffee shops either side. There's areas to sit. When it's a nice sunny day, there's loads of people milling around, walking. It's quite comfortable. It's a lot easier to go up to a girl and say, hey, how's it going? Sorry from over there, and so on and so on. Okay, so 1, scout your locations. Make sure you have maybe 2, 3, 4 different areas you can go to. Number 2, the approach. Now, it's really important that you don't go up behind the girl and grab her on the shoulder. Don't approach a girl from behind. She might have her headphones in. She might be like powering through work, walking to work, whatever. That's like a little bit uncomfortable. Like, I would, even as a guy, I wouldn't be that comfortable with someone just tapping me on the shoulder for no reason. I'd be a bit scared. So what you want to do is you want to come up to a girl side on. She's walking that way. You're side on. Or you want to come up to her straight on, but to a slight angle. Now, what I mean by that is if a girl's walking directly towards me, I don't want to stand right in front of her. That's quite intrusive, so I just want to be off to the side a little bit. I mean, she's got an escape route, if you know what I mean. Then what you've got to be aware of is that a lot of girls are going to have headphones in. So you're going to have to maybe like a little hand signal or speak in a loud voice. Make sure you've got her attention. You might do a little mousy, excuse me? Excuse me? Wait, hey, how's it going? Loud, assertive, confident, shoulders back, keep yourself upright, little smile. Not a big cheesy, crazy, psycho smile, like more of a little like, like a little smirk. So what's going to happen is she's going to be a little bit startled. So she's not going to be expecting anyone to talk to her. If she's got headphones in as well, she's plugged in, which means she's kind of in her own little world as she goes along. So what you want to do, you want to walk to the side, slight angle. She's coming down the street, you say, oh, it's cute girl coming. You want to stand in front of her a little bit, say, hey. She's going to look at you a little bit shocked. She's going to take her headphones out. You stop her and you say, sorry, little smile on the face, didn't mean to startle you. I just thought you looked really cute. I wanted to say hi. Hi, I'm Vince. What's your name? So what you've done there is you've really calmed the situation down. You've told her, I'm not creepy. I thought you looked cute. I didn't mean to surprise you. I'm not a threat. I'm just, a confident guy who thought you were good looking. That really sets the tone. It's worked for me. I was walking down the street a couple of months ago. A really cute girl was walking the other way. I did exactly this. And it was such a nice interaction. In the past as well, I've done this, and the girls have had a boyfriend or they're not interested, but they had such a nicer feeling. They're like, oh, thank you, I'm flattered, but I've got a boyfriend, and they move on, and it's great. By doing this, you're making the girl feel there's still a little bit of an edge to it because you're a stranger, but slightly more comfortable. Number 3, conversation to phone number. Now, you've introduced yourself. You said, hey, I'm Vince. What's your name? Is the next question out of your mind. She's going to say, Katie, Becky, Bernard, Larry. Hopefully not. The next thing you want to do is like, what are you up to? She'll say something like, going to work, I'm going to meet friends, I've been going shopping. Great. One thing I like to do is comment on some of her clothes or her appearance in a cheeky, fun, playful way. So I'll give you an example. I was walking down the street and a girl in winter and in Scotland, so it's very cold. She's walking down the street in dungarees and a t-shirt. Not weather appropriate weather. I said to her, hey, you look cute, I want to say hi. I said, what are you up to? And I just said, wow, dungarees, you must be like invincible to the cold. Like, are you confused? You think it's summer or something? Ha ha, smile, bit of banter. Then you're basically playing with observations of what she's wearing. The next thing you want to do is you want to say what you're doing. Now, you don't want to give you a life story. Just say, oh, that's cool. I'm actually just going to meet some friends. Oh, I'm going to this new coffee shop up in the new part of town. Have you heard of it? She might say yes. She might say no. But essentially, you're just you're imparting a little bit of you, a little bit of your value. One thing that I did, which is quite fun, during Christmas, I spoke to a girl. She said she was going home from work, and I said, I'm actually trying to find a Santa hat. Do you think you know any stores you think would sell a Santa hat? We had a little bit of banter, a little bit of fun over that. She gave me some terrible recommendations, and I playfully made fun of her for those. Finally, another good one is just where are you from? This is, regardless of where they're from, you can kind of play it, make fun of it. Let's say you say, oh, hey, where are you from? She says, oh, I'm from Russia. You'd be like, whoa, so you're a spy, right? So you don't want anyone to know you're here. A little bit of crack with her, a little bit of fun. If she's from Ireland, whatever, oh man, you Irish, you love to party, just can't get enough of you, you're crazy. I've seen you guys at karaoke. All you're doing is you're just making playful assumptions, stereotypes. As long as you do it with a smile on your face and good intentions, it's really, the girls lighten the mood, a little bit of banter. The other thing is they're going to remember you more. You've made it unique to you, you've made it playful, you've made it fun and exciting. Ultimately, any girl that's approached by a guy with a good smile, a bit of charisma, and a bit of banter is going to think, wow, that was awesome. Honestly, how bored are they of swiping, bullshit. Finally, what you want to do is you want to say, after a couple of questions, a little bit of banter, to say, look, it's cool to meet you. I actually got to go. I'm meeting some friends, but it'd be cool to keep this conversation going. What's your number? And let's get a coffee sometime. Get your phone out. Look her directly in the eye. Eye contact's important. Give her your phone. She puts your phone into your number. Make sure you get her to spell her name. It could be a simple name like Emma, Claire, fine, but it could be something a bit different. You want to get that right. Anyway, that is how you go from cold approach to getting the phone number and hopefully then on to a date. Lads, thanks for joining. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, send to a friend. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.